We've got plenty of bikers out here this morning at the BMX track. Joining me now is Joanne Dirtnab Thurlbeck.
That's
with
right.
the Ottawa BMX Club. How on earth do you get a nickname like that?
It would be involving a couple of spills and chills, and you know, these tracks are dirty, and so when you go down and you lay there for a while, you get a nickname.
Okay, all right, understandable. This track is a hidden gem. I didn't even know that it was back here.
Yep, it's been here at least 8 years that we've been riding here. I discovered it, I think, in 2007, and my family's been participating ever since.
Okay, and is it exclusive for Ottawa BMX, or is it open for everyone?
It's open for anybody. We do have a membership that allows you to race with all our races that we have. We have 2 races a week right now, so you're allowed to race any of those races. But if you want to come and try it out, for everybody, your first race is free. So we encourage anybody and everybody to come.
Okay, so where would you start if you want to get into BMXing?
Well, you can start when you're 3, or you can start when you're 53. There's really no age limit to any of these things. We have little kids who come on their strider bikes and they pedal around well, I shouldn't say pedal around. They push themselves around with no pedals.
Okay.
Or you can come out on your Canadian Tire Special. That's how we started. And once we realized the kids were really enjoying it, they decided, hey, we'd like to get into this. And then we went for the real BMX bikes and the real BMX gear, and we've gone from there.
Right. And a little bit later in the show, we'll take a look at some of those real BMX bikes and the different gear that you might want. And yes, I'm going to give it a try. Is it tough?
It's not tough. It's actually, I think it's more challenging spiritually than it is physically. It's one thing to ride the bike, but it's a whole other thing to realize it's been maybe for some of us a while since you've ridden a bike.
Right. And I mean, I've ridden a bike, you know, along pavement to be going over these bumps. And I mean, some of these kids are pretty much catching air.
Absolutely.
How difficult is that?
I'd have to have one of the kids talk to you about. I'm not so good at catching the air, hence the nickname. But it comes with experience. You'll see the kids develop. They'll come out when they're 3, 4 years old, and they'll learn to get up the hills, and their parents are pushing them, and then you get to watch them progress to the point where they are jumping the jumps and they are flying through the air and taking corners. It's an incredible sport.
Okay, so you said the first time that you come out to Ottawa BMX is free.
That's right.
So what does that mean? The first time that you come out and participate in a race?
The first time you want to race, it's free, because all of our races, it's really, really wonderful. It's a full participation. You always get medals for the top 1, 2, or 3, or trophies depending on what kind of a race we're having. So it's really encouraging for the kids, and depending on who comes and who's there that week and what age groups there are, you can race lots of different kids at lots of different levels, and you could come home with a trophy or an award or a medal every single time you race.
How nice is that?
It's
okay,
perfect.
Perfect. And for people who have never done it before, is there some sort of instruction available for them?
Get on your rubber side down. That's it, rubber side down. Not really. I mean, we do hold clinics, and we do have a lot of members here who have been here for a long time, and they'll help you, they'll coach you. We often have practice nights as well, and sometimes there's coaching clinics, but really a lot of it is get on your bike, give it a feel. I tell all the ladies that I'm riding with now, and the first time you race, you might want to ride, and then as you get more comfortable, you'll want to race.
Race, okay, so ride first, then race second.
That's right.
All right, well, if you head to the Ottawa BMX website, you can look at all of the information, right?
Yep.
And as I mentioned later in the show, we're going to get me suited up and on a bike.
Absolutely, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, right. You're excited to give me a nickname similar to yours.
There's nothing wrong with that. It makes it more fun.
All right, so if I come back with scrapes and blue bruises and black eyes, everyone will know why.
That could happen. We'll gear you up. You'll be fine.
Okay, I'll go easy. Stay with us. There's more to come this morning on CTV Motor Drive.